Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans, breaking news. Something big is happening in the AFC North, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Cleveland Browns' path toward another title run. A power shift that could leave a divisional rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you first. But before we begin, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep this passion growing strong. Show that you're part of this family. Let's help each other reach 2,000 subscribers. Share this with your friends and fellow Browns fans. Now, let's get into it. All right, Browns fans, it's time to buckle up. Because what's been happening around the Cleveland Browns lately is nothing short of a roller coaster. We've heard some fiery comments from one of the team's brightest stars, Myles Garrett, and they're shaking up the narrative and sparking major conversations across the NFL. And believe me, this isn't just another routine story about a struggling team. It's about a franchise standing at a crossroads, trying to rediscover its identity and push forward in a league that demands excellence every single week. The atmosphere behind the scenes is heating up, and the name that reignited all this tension is a familiar one: Joe Flacco. Yes, that Joe Flacco, the veteran quarterback who was the last flicker of hope for Cleveland's offense last season, is now shining in a Cincinnati Bengals uniform. And to make matters worse, he did it against the Steelers, a divisional rival. While frustration grows in Cleveland, Flacco is proving on the other side that he still has gas left in the tank, and no one seems more bothered by it than Myles Garrett, the emotional and vocal leader of this defense. According to Brown Zone, after Flacco's game with Cincinnati, Garrett didn't hide his frustration. He said openly, "Flacco was Flacco. He did what he always does, played with confidence and experience." But right after that, his tone changed. Garrett admitted that watching the team struggle offensively while a former Browns quarterback thrives elsewhere is hard for everyone who's giving their all on the field. And you can read the message between the lines. When the defensive captain talks about collective frustration, he's not just referring to a loss. He's pointing, subtly but clearly, to the heart of the Browns' crisis, the decisions being made by the coaching staff and the front office. The truth is, Cleveland seems trapped in a never-ending cycle. Quarterbacks come and go, coaches are questioned, narratives shift, but the outcome feels the same: a talented roster stuck in internal contradictions. And when Joe Flacco, a guy the team let walk, shows up in the same division and leads a heroic comeback, that's a tough pill to swallow. Behind the scenes, sources close to the locker room say part of the roster is openly questioning the team's offensive direction. Some see Kevin Stefanski as a coach increasingly isolated, trapped in his own system, even when that system isn't delivering results. Others believe the problem runs deeper. A clash of visions between the coaching staff and front office over what truly matters, developing young talent or chasing immediate results. And that's where Flacco's performance becomes symbolic. It's not just about a veteran playing well somewhere else. It's about the feeling that Cleveland keeps wasting pieces, that rushed decisions always come back to haunt them. Flacco, who had earned the locker room's respect, was let go. Now he's playing like a man on a mission and proving his point. For Myles Garrett, it's more than just irony. It's a painful reminder that time is ticking. He's the face of this defense, one of the best players in the NFL, yet he still hasn't tasted a deep playoff run. And every time he watches another quarterback leave and succeed elsewhere, the frustration grows. Garrett's outburst isn't just emotional, it's strategic. It's a public message to the front office. We're tired. Tired of endless rebuilds. Tired of promises. Tired of watching opportunities slip away. And now, the inevitable question arises: what happens if the locker room loses faith in the current leadership? Because when your top player starts voicing his frustration, it spreads. It can turn into cracks. It can turn into a crisis. And in a team like the Browns, with a long history of instability, that kind of tension usually comes at a high price. Cleveland still has the talent to bounce back. The defense remains one of the best in the league, and on paper, the offense is competitive. But something's off. And Joe Flacco's performance in Cincinnati was the perfect spark to expose what many already suspected. The problem isn't just technical or tactical, it's psychological. It's structural. As fans stand divided between hope and skepticism, the locker room is walking a fine line. And now, more than ever, Stefanski is under pressure. If the team doesn't find its rhythm